Hello and welcome to Battle of the Beasts episode number 63. This is the halfway point of round 3, and we are at the battle of Soltra the Stone Charmer versus Koron, Jaws of Death. These two beasts have fought very hard to make it to this round. Soltra taken on more formidable beasts than Koron did. The larger beast is Soltra, but just barely. So let's look at their victims. Soltra was the slayer of Sting in round 1 and Cobra in round 2. Koron was the slayer of Targro in round 1, and I believe Equinus in round 2. Yes. So Koron has taken down a couple of beasts which were just mediocre and threatening levels, I guess. Soltra took down two beasts that are very threatening to this tournament. Could have easily won. But nope, Soltra outlived them and killed them. For this battle, I'm picturing a plains area, so some grass, some rocks, probably a couple bits of water. But apart from that, that's pretty much it. Okay, so let's get into this battle. As both beasts exit from their chambers, Koron, knowing Soltra's ability, does not look directly into Soltra's eyes, but sees his victim. Koron charges over to Soltra at full speed, going as fast as he can just to get rid of Soltra as quick as he can. Sorry, I'm being distracted by what my dad's doing. So he charges over, jumps on top of a rock, then jumps over the body of water, ready to pin Soltra down. He lands on Soltra, pinning her down. They have a little bit of a topple over. Whilst Koron is roaring straight into Soltra's face, not looking into the eye, what Soltra does is that she uses her fist and just punches Koron right in the face, knocking him to the side a bit. But Koron's able to get back up and still pin her to the ground. Koron gets his tail and starts stabbing his tail directly towards Soltra. However, because of the way they're at, Soltra is not able to get hit by it. So Koron just stops using his tail and goes straight in to bite at Soltra's head. Soltra uses a whip to whip at Koron's tail and pull, causing Koron to be tugged back a bit, but the sting of Koron went straight through his back, stinging him. Koron gets off Soltra, roaring in pain, realising he doesn't have long to go. Gets his claw and slashes at Soltra's chest, only for Soltra to not even feel anything. What happened is that Soltra is actually a skeleton, so didn't get hit at all by that slash, didn't break any bones or anything, just cut the robes that she's wearing. Then what Soltra does is that she gives what sounds like a cackling laughter and a siren voice, I guess. She gets a whip and swishes it towards Koron, wrapping his front two paws together. Soltra pulls, causing Koron to lose his balance on the paws and just fall to the ground. And she used her whip again to wrap the whip around Koron's muzzle, pulling as hard as she can. As Koron's gradually getting weaker, she's making sure that Koron can't attack her. But she's got to take into account Koron's tail, which goes lurching forwards, going straight towards Soltra, ready to sting her arm. To avoid getting stung, she drops her whip, and Koron uses his claws to break the whip completely. Koron, gradually getting weaker, roughly having 10 minutes left to live, starts lurking towards Soltra, not looking into the eye, just looking at the body, arms area. Yeah. Soltra, realising her only weapon left is just her eye, she needs to be very careful against Koron, who has all of his weapons still there. Koron then does a fake out charge towards Soltra, which causing Soltra to flinch. Koron does another one and slashes at Soltra's leg, causing her to fall to her knees. Koron is now lurking, crawling around, like, you know how they're crouched down, just circling Soltra, ready to jump on her when she least expects it. Koron's using his tail to just go and aim and stab at Soltra. Soltra's still able to dodge it, and with one of them, Soltra grabs the tail with both her hands and pulls as hard as she can, causing Koron to end up falling on his back. She's then able to get back up, fighting through the pain, and pins Koron down. Koron, not trying to look in Soltra's eye, starts trying to fight off, trying to slash her with her claws, trying to bite her head, but none of it's working. He then tries using his stinger to stab Soltra, and it hits this time. However, being a skeleton, Soltra is actually immune to the poison that the sting has, and the claws have as well. Meaning, all she felt was just a knock in the head, which just cracks her head, but doesn't actually kill her. She just feels that pain and agony. And as Koron's pinned down, Koron's trying to shake her off, but what Soltra does, she grabs Koron by the head and just twists it, trying to make him look into her eye. She's even using her voice, which is as like a hypnotic trance for Koron, but it doesn't seem to be working because Koron's roars are overpowering the voice. So she keeps pulling the head to try and look her in the eye, and eventually it's about to work, but Koron tries what he can, gets his tail and just whips Soltra off of him. Koron gets back up, roughly having 5 minutes left to live to finish this battle. Koron charges over to Soltra, ready to just pin her down and just bite her in the arm. And that's what Koron does, pins her down and bites her arm, twisting it, causing a loud scream to come from Soltra, and just pulls it clean off. Koron goes to do the other one, but Soltra's too fast and dodges the bite from Koron's mouth and punches Koron square in the jaw, closing the mouth and knocking him clean off. Soltra is able to get back up whilst Koron's shaking himself free, looks towards Soltra, growling, and as quick as Soltra can, she falls to the floor, or kneels down to where Koron was looking, where Koron accidentally looks Soltra straight in the eye, and Soltra's looking back, causing Koron to realise that he's starting to turn to stone, starting with his tail. His tail starts to turn to stone, so he quickly runs as fast as he can towards Soltra, pinning her down, just tackling her basically. His entire body's turning to stone now, and before his head can, he goes down to bite at Soltra's head. But just as that's about to happen, his head turns to stone. Soltra is still alive, and her head is directly under Koron's head, in between his teeth. Soltra is able to just wiggle herself free to get out of the off the beast that has pinned her, by doing the simple method of using her one remaining arm to punch Koron in the sides, knocking him over, causing a couple cracks to appear on Koron. And what Soltra does is that she just finds the remains of her whip and get the longest piece, whips it towards Koron, wraps it round the Koron's head, and pulls as hard as she can, breaking the head clean off. Soltra has won this battle. Koron has lost this battle. If you think Koron should have won and Soltra should have lost, please leave in the comments below why you think that. Unfortunately, what I say is final, and Koron has lost. Anyway, that is all for this episode of Battle of the Beasts. Join me for the next episode where we have two more. Oh god, where we have two more beasts going against each other for place in round 4. This next battle will be having Hellion, the fiery foe, versus Balisk, the water snake. Oh my god. Good luck, Balisk. Sorry, good luck, Hellion. Anyway, that's all for this time. If you liked what you saw or heard, leave a like, leave a comment, don't forget to subscribe, press the notification bell down in the corner below, and I'll see you next time.